If you want to know who's going to make the decision, who's going to make up the difference in this election, all you have to do is come to Nevada, one of the most important swing states. We're here at Encore Steve Wynn's Hotel. And I want to know, you saw the entire debate, every second. Give me a word or phrase to describe Mitt Romney.
Believable.
Competent.
Pleasantly surprising.
Substantive.
Knew what he wanted.
Thought he was concise and professional.
Capable.
Thought he was just average.
Okay, all but Dan thought this was a good night for Mitt Romney, but explain to me why.
I thought it was a good night because, especially at the very end, he was able to draw the contrast between a president's record and what his record has been in his entire life up until now.
Donald?
And he hadn't had that
He worked with an
opportunity.
87% Congress in Massachusetts. Obama has not met with Republicans for a year and a half.
Right.
7.8 point unemployment does not exist.
David?
He emphasized what he was going to do, didn't just tear down his opponent.
Now, you didn't hear this. Tell me why.
I didn't hear that it was such a great debate. I didn't hear anything new out of Mr. Romney that I haven't heard for the last 6 months.
Now, they asked a question. Hold on. They asked a question almost at the end. What is it about your record or your life that you feel that people don't really understand? And it was one of your highest debate moments for Mitt Romney. Let's take a look at how our group of Nevada voters reacted to what the governor had to say.
I've sat across the table from people who were out of work and worked with them to try and find new work or to help them through tough times. I went to the Olympics when they were in trouble to try and get them on track. And as governor of my state, I was able to get 100% of my people insured. All my kids, about 98% of the adults, was able also to get our schools ranked #1 in the nation, so 100% of our kids that have a bright opportunity for a future. I understand that I can get this country on track again. We don't have to settle for what we're going through. We don't have to settle for gasoline at $4. We don't have to settle for unemployment at a chronically high level. We don't have to settle for 47 million people on food stamps. We don't have to settle for 50% of kids coming out of college not able to get work. We don't have to settle for 23 million people struggling to find a good job. If I become president, I'll get America working again.
What was so positive about his description of what he had done?
Well, he speaks in such a way that it becomes inspiring, and so that his record's been inspiring. So what he talks about, what he's going to do for the future and for growing the economy, you feel like he knows what he's talking about, and you feel inspired and you believe it.
He's a successful man. He's been successful in government and business, and he's demonstrating it by the way he presents his ideas to the public.
Well, he's very sincere and he knows his facts.
And he seemed accessible, smiling, coming up. It was one-on-one.
And a very good businessman.
He knows how to
Businessman.
He shared more openly about who he was as a person.
And he was positive. Very upbeat.
Yes. I want to show the people at home, how many of you voted for Barack Obama in 2008? Raise your hands. That's an awful lot of you. How many of you are currently planning, based on this debate, to vote for Barack Obama in 2012? Raise your hands. That's not many of you. This debate may have been crucial. As important as the first debate was, this one may even be more so. Because if this is any indication, Nevada people will be impacted by what they saw this evening. Back to you.